Once upon a time. Woozle and Pip don't know what to do with themselves today. Everything is boring and nothing seems like fun. What would you do on a day like this?
Maybe we could read something?
Boring. I don't feel like reading, Pip.
What if I read you a story, Woozle? You might like it. Once upon a time, there was a princess, and she lived in a big castle with lots of flowers all around it.
And a dragon?
Nope, no dragon, because she...
Was there a big bad wolf? And how many knights were there?
In this story, there aren't any knights and wolves and things like that, Woozle, and there's definitely no dragon. Once upon a time, there was a princess, and she was locked up in the tower in this story.
But why? It's really sad that she's all alone like that, Pip.
But that's just what the book says. In the book, there's a picture of a princess, and she's all alone. Look.
Oh, what a silly story. And it's so boring. I'm already bored, Pip.
I can't help it, Woozle. That's the story in the book. I'm not making it up, you know. Look, there were prickly bushes all around the tower, and princes came to try and rescue her, but they couldn't get close enough. Then she tried to grow her hair very, very long, but that didn't work either. And then she made friends with the birds, and they tried to lift her off the roof. Ouch! But they weren't strong enough. And then in the winter it snowed enough to make a nice thick blanket of snow, but she was still too afraid to jump.
Of course she was. You don't just jump out of a tower. This story is sad and boring, Pip.
Oh.
Well, what happened next?
I don't know, Woozle. The rest of the pages are missing.
But the princess is still locked in the tower.
I know, but that's all there is.
But we can't just leave her there, Pip. Someone has to save her.
But there's nothing else in the book, Woozle.
I know.
Huh?
Here, we're going to save the princess, Pip. Will you draw the pictures? OK. First, the princess ate lots of cakes. And of course, she had lots and lots of toys in the tower. But because she wanted friends to play with, she called out of the window as loud as she could.
Help! Help! Who will come and play with me?
First came Woozle and Pip. They wanted to play, but they couldn't get in. The tower was too tall, and the bushes were too prickly. Their neighbour Cat and Little Mole came along, and they all stood on each other's shoulders, but they still couldn't reach her.
Yes. Well, who's going to save the princess?
Well...
Could we get a dragon to do it?
Yes. Dragons can do anything. Are they allowed in the story?
Yes, they are now. It's our story. We're finishing the book with our drawings.
Oh, well then. I know what happens next. Then came a great big Woozle dragon. He bit off the top of the tower, and the princess jumped on his back and flew down to the ground.
Yes, and she had lots and lots of friends.
And she lived happily ever after in the magic garden.
Is reading boring? No, reading is fun. When you read, anything can happen, and you can even make up stories of your own. Read along with me. Once upon a time, there was a...
Woozle and